Hey everyone, it's An here. Some of you have seen my content creation prep video, but you didn't get to see what that day was all about. So, for those of you who didn't see my content creation prep video, you don't know that a group of the women that I am constantly working with, that is Vicky and Sky. I'm always talking about them. Vicky is the owner of Ravish Shoes and Sky is the owner of De La Hippie. We actually decided a few months ago that it is really important for us to just continue to hold each other accountable. That's what our group is for. We all are budding entrepreneurs, and we're just trying to, climb the ladder to success. And in doing that, you need people that are going to hold you accountable. So a few weeks ago, when we went to Philly, we decided that we were going to be more intentional about meeting up and just creating days that were focused around building content and linking our lifestyle to our businesses and focusing on building content for our businesses, because we kind of struggled on doing that on our own. I think that when we see a lot of really awesome businesses, some of them have a team, right? Or some of them don't have day jobs, and their day job is their business, and that is such a beautiful thing. But for some of us who are balancing, whether it's motherhood, work, whatever it is, we are starting our businesses and we need some help, and the other part of where we need help is the marketing and the advertising aspect. And although I need to say, we are just starting out, so there is a lot to learn. And the reason why I'm documenting our entire journey is because I want to be able to look back and say, dang, ladies, look where we were and look at where we are now. I want to be able to just kind of take a moment and look at all those things. But one of our first steps we took was, like I said, going to Philly, and we sat and we discussed how we wanted to move forward. We took pictures and created and all of that. The next step was creating the date for New York City, right? New York City and content creation and what that meant for us. So we created the day in the early part of November, and we decided that on that day, we would start early in the morning in the lower part of Brooklyn downtown, and we would bring our clothes, our shoes, our accessories, and we would spend a whole day just taking pictures and capturing so many amazing moments in our clothes, that would really, just finding pictures and moments that would really just show off our brands and who we were. It was such an awesome moment, to just kind of come together with women who, one, didn't expect anything back, and secondly, had my back in everything, and I had theirs, because we all just wanted the same thing for each other, for all of our content to seamlessly align with our lifestyles and find good content that, can actually exist on our platforms. So we started off early in the morning. We were supposed to meet at 7:30, 8:30, right? No, 8:30. But we finally met up at 9, grabbed some coffee in downtown Brooklyn, and we just kind of affirmed some of the things that we wanted for that day. And it was it was a beautiful thing to just kind of sit down in a coffee shop and just kind of speak on all of our hopes. So we understood that this is the first time, and there were some things that, where we would probably fall short, but we were here to sort of learn from those lessons. What I enjoyed the most was being able to just kind of hear their opinions about some of the things that we were wearing or some of the things we wanted to do. So here's how we attacked it. One person would hold, so say if I was taking a picture, right? And somebody is capturing in Nubian.Crowns gear, what that would mean. That would mean one person would have my phone taking video and the other person would take pictures. And we would use all of that content for all of our different social media platforms to promote our products. And what we did is we chose 2 different places where we would shoot. And overall, all 3 of us had about 4 outfits that we would change into. We didn't know where we were going to change, but we knew that we were going to change in 4 different outfits as we were chasing the sun, because that's the other thing that has to be on your side. This was like the day of daylight savings. So we had to make sure we got these shots really early, so we went to the promenade, downtown Brooklyn. Then we walked down to Brooklyn Bridge. where we took some awesome photos and some awesome videos. Then we migrated over to Dumbo, where we ended. And for the most part, we started out with breakfast like in the morning when we met at Starbucks. I actually ate before, which is why I was essentially late. But from there, when we were taking pictures in downtown Brooklyn, we really just captured some really awesome stoop pictures, really awesome videos. And when we were in Brooklyn Bridge, I think that it's really when we really started exercising our power in capturing and creating content. And I, for one, just found myself falling in love with taking these pictures of these women in such awesome places. I was just like, this is just so beautiful, and to be able to do this with other women is so great. We then did lunch, and then we just kind of took our final pictures in Dumbo, and we ended the night very, very exhausted at 5 o'clock. We drank wine, and of course we continued to snap and take videos. But I think overall what we learned is this is ultimately a great idea. We want to shoot for doing it earlier and possibly doing this every other week, so that we kind of we create 2 weeks worth of content. And I look forward to seeing where it kind of takes us. I think after the first week of doing it, I think it alleviated a lot of the stress that I kind of had overall about my brand and what I'm doing. The next time we meet is actually the same day that we're doing our winter collab shoot. So it's going to be a lot, but I really am looking forward to it. I think that we have learned that we might want to, again, start the day off a lot earlier so that we really are taking advantage of the light. Because, yeah. And we want to really learn how to be more intentional about where we are and how we are taking these pictures. So I look forward to seeing. I think it's going to take us a few more times before we actually get to what we want, and we're going to consistently grow. Please follow us on Instagram. You can follow me, ANNEKRAAZI. And also I will provide all the other ladies information below. You can see a lot of our content, and also make sure that you go to Nubian.Crowns.com for some of my new gear, along with RavishShoes.com to check out all of the new shoes that are coming out. Again, look out for our winter collab shoot between Nubian Crowns and Ravish, and also make sure that you check out the awesome accessories and amazing body butter of Sky Brittany through De La Hippie. All right, take care. Bye.